Most Dr. John Wolfenstein. It's a pleasure to see all of you once again. And welcome back to the operating room. We are going through another Palworld surgery. And we are going to have some more fun with it. I will confess I did a little bit of grinding at the base just to kind of get things going. As you can see, I built a schematic I had a while ago. The witch's hat. It does, in fact, offer skills, dark damage reduction. So it does indeed give you things for having it, which is very good to know and very good to have. Also, apparently, the level cap is 50. So, a mounted missile launcher. Nice. But yeah, I have begun to just kind of grind out the base a little bit. Well, I did a bit of grinding on the side. However, in the dark egg that was there, I also hatched this cutie, Nox. Ah, damn. Alright. Well, that didn't go as planned. But that's quite alright. As you all saw me playing earlier, I have been able to get pretty far in this game, all things considered, and it's, this game has a lot to offer. But the now level cap being at 50, it's going to require me to be a little more careful with how I research things. I will say though that the invent of guns makes the game a whole different set, and quite frankly, you need to procure guns and need to do so as fast as possible because there is just so many enemies that are just so much easier to deal with once you have a gun. Something new. I actually haven't caught any of these in other playthroughs so far. I hatched one, but never caught one. Oh right, they explode. There we go. Now then. Let's get on. There we go. And a boss chillette. Beautiful. Aha, and an egg is complete. So let's see what we got. Oh, another dire howl. Awesome blossom. Let's have another common egg get going. Alrighty. Also, come to find out, something I didn't know is that coins do not have a weight, and so do not add to your weight, and so you can carry around all your money, which is very nice because, quite frankly, I'm used to tabletop RPGs where money can be heavy. Hello, Blubble Wubble. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Oh, I have a stat point to use. Let's see here. Go ahead and up that. And let's see with the technology. Need a power generator. Let's research some handgun ammo. Why not? You know, can't complain. It's a little bit better day than it was. Now that I've got a chance to get some rest in and get some meds in. Getting over the worst of things. That you are correct, my good friend. Slightly better is still better. Always work to be slightly better than you were the day before, I like to say. One of the things I actually like about this game, though, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, is the fact that while there are fun little cosmetic hats like this, they do impart a actual mechanical bonus, and so you're never picking just between looks and utility. You're getting both some fun looks and they also serve a function. There's a lot of games where you pick something that looks cool or looks fun and you suffer for it mechanically. So that's usually a problem I tend to find. But this game does not seem to have that problem. It's a lot easier than sitting in base yourself all the damn time, I will admit. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna grab those. Also, if you think about it, Pokemon's not much different than Palworld in that regard. There are Pokemon who have day jobs, like Chansey and literally have a day job. Tauros and Miltank serve a function similar to any other cow on any other farm. It's actually something I've always liked about Pokemon, is that while, yes, the video games make them, these battle monsters, you still see plenty of evidence of, in the anime at least, of Pokemon serving a purpose other than fighting, which is always something I've enjoyed. Personally, I want to see more stories about the everyday, day-to-day life of people who use Pokemon to help them in their work. Farmers, the mailman. I love the taxi system in, God, what is the region? The Galar region. AI controversy in what sense there, Glubble? That is a broad topic. Also, here we go with the first tower boss. So, I have never had a problem using AI to do models. I've never had a problem using AI to do most things. Quite frankly, AI is a tool, and it's going to continue to be used, no matter what you like or don't like about it. Now, I would prefer, companies are honest if they use it, but I expect companies to use any and every tool at their disposal. Plus, not every company has a budget like Nintendo, like WotC, or like other big name corporations. And so, unfortunately, and realistically speaking, AI is going to have to be used for small companies in order to kind of get ahead of the game. Because, quite frankly, some artists charge a lot. And not that they're not worth it, but if I don't have the budget for all of that, art, then AI is a wonderfully fantastic and cheaper way to do things. And it's unrealistic and, in fact, downright insane and stupid to expect a brand new company or a brand new creator to even afford or think about affording a quality artist. And again, AI is only a tool to be used. Now, I will say that for the bigger companies, yes, I expect them to have actual artists on staff because they can afford to do so. Agreed. And big companies, I would actually argue that if we're going to have any issues with AI, I would argue that we just simply have a problem with bigger companies using AI, because they do have the money to hire these artists. They do have the funds to put in to hiring creative people. Games Workshop, Hasbro, WotC, EA Sports, all these big companies, they don't get a pass here. Quite frankly, I agree that they should be held to a much different standard, and they should be judged far harsher for using AI when they have the money. But for smaller things, smaller companies and smaller adventures like Palworld, yeah, they get a pass, quite frankly, because money does make a difference here. And now, I'm sure that maybe someday down the line, when Palworld is even more successful, and they continue to make more, I might have, but I meant WotC Wizards. Any more ingots and more leather? Yeah, I meant WotC as in Wizards of the Coast. That's all good. I am still recovering, so my voice is a little scratchier than it normally is. But again, I'm all for small projects like Palworld, or what Palworld started as, using AI art. I think it's perfectly fair. Bigger companies, not so much. They have the money, they should be held to a different standard, and should produce a quality product. However, I think everyone, no matter big or small, who currently uses AI art should be upfront about that fact. And should tell you, hey, we're using AI art, or some of these images were not wholly generated by people, things of that nature. I believe that should be I believe transparency should always be a cornerstone of every company, to be quite frank. One thing I would excuse most companies for is if they use AI. Yes, of course, sometimes they just don't, and that is a problem, quite frankly. But it's still not a bad thing to hold companies to that standard, especially companies that create consumer products, such as Nintendo, Wizards, Games Workshop, Hasbro, etc. And in fact, especially video game companies, we should be demanding way more transparency. We should be demanding a way higher standard. And quite frankly, we should just be demanding more of them. But it's unfortunate that it seems a lot of people have gotten complacent with the way video game companies kind of want to treat people. And, I'm not a fan. Correct. Baseline is at least full disclosure. And quite frankly, that's an easy baseline to achieve. Yes, but the sad part is you can't expect people to behave as they should, especially not corporations or companies. Because quite frankly, I don't even think they know how to behave at this point. To be honest, I have never expected them to know how to behave. I don't know about all of that. I don't really have an opinion on carbon footprints or carbon emissions. Quite frankly, we're not even the worst offender here in the States. Hello, Jinxie. Hope you're doing better. Need a damp egg. Aha, serpent. Nah, it's quite alright. I don't mind at all. I don't believe in imparting tones to text, simply because how I read something is not the way that people intend it to be. So I never have applied any actual emotion to text with people I don't know very well. And besides, I think it's more important to know what people say than how they say it, quite frankly. Nice. Can't wait to see it. I look forward to seeing it there, Jinxie. But, yeah, I kind of need a new model myself. I'm looking into one. Because, quite frankly, I need a new model for when I'm not doing DM work. I like my chibi model, but that's for mostly not interacting in such a way. This is a solo one. Focus on work. Ingots, marinated mushrooms, cement going. Spheres. Something not quite in a lab coat. Still fancier. Maybe more of a maybe something more relaxed. Maybe something more relaxed might be the way to go here. I would agree with that. But consumers should never be blamed for what a company chooses to do. Alright, need ancient technology. Alright, small feed bag. You really don't need a grappling gun once you build flying saddles. Ugh. Hogwarts Legacy has indeed been something that I portrayed, but I also believe in separating art from the artist. Like, I don't personally care for Eminem as a person, nor the Dixie Chicks as people, but their art is not to be discounted. And personally, I've always taken the stance that people should enjoy what they enjoy and should not be penalized harshly for it, so long as what they enjoy doesn't hurt anyone else. Hey, stupid fucking penguin, get back here. Fine. And I can't pick you up. Stupid penguin. I need to find more mons that give wheat. Mostly I need wheat seeds. Where did they come from again? Intellectual is the word you're looking for there, Blubble. And yes, while that may be the case, Jinx has the point that not all of the game's profits are going to her. And again, she's making money hand over fist on all the books and all the movies anyway, so it's not like it really matters. Oh, I have an egg complete. Aha, Alpaca. Now I just have the dark egg. Oh, that's gonna take a while. Ooh, Tombat. Eh. Do you want to play with the kitty as I attack the kitty? No, get back in the ball. There we go. Beautiful. That's how people speak. People speak with their money. And, you know, love it or hate it, boycotts tend to work. And, frankly, if you don't agree with a company, or you think a company has done something that you don't like, that's the way you're going to change it, is with your bottom dollar and affecting their bottom line. And quite frankly, I'm of the opinion that corporations don't even give a shit about the issues they pretend to support or pretend to have an opinion on. So the fact that they flaunt an opinion is actually so disingenuous that it's actually insulting to whoever it is that they're flaunting these opinions to, because frankly they don't give a shit. I mean, hell, the whole Pride Month, we hear nothing but Pride Month thing, and then immediately the next day nobody gives a shit. And it's like, well, if you care, we have to care all the time. I'm okay if you only care sometimes, but then don't bother me with it, because it comes off as very disingenuous. And as someone who celebrates Pride Month and has a stake in that, I'm actually very offended when it's like, oh, hey, for this 1 month, you matter, and then the rest of the time, who the fuck are you? Oh, you're a number? Get the fuck out of my face. It's like, bitch! But disingenuous inclusivity is disingenuous. It's like inviting that one family member to the cookout that nobody likes. Just because he's a family member. It's like, bro, nobody likes him. Man, this chicken. Oh, I already caught all the gum guys that I needed. second lights. Sarah. Change their ways, and their pages like the eternal blaze. They should have me so. And there's someone that you don't know. But you've been talking about some crap when you've been ready. That's just ready. If we thought of that first, you get that hell is forever. It wants one more. Can't wait to come down and exterminate you. You can say it straight. There and kill all our souls. Out of the back, let heal. Shoulder, it's my broken shoulder. Hard condition. Tired. Because I'm tired. That'll be an interesting time to be sure. A child. I don't hurt you, just pretend. I'll leave to who make you either way. What the fuck I am saying? If hell is forever, then heaven must be a lie. The angels can do whatever and remain in the sky. The rules are shades of grey when you don't do what you say. You wake around yourself just to kill them again. I'm so close. Each other. I am I think you're the girlfriend, a liar. I the fact that you feel just like us. I appreciate you saying so. I like to think that I have a once I stay in my range, then I'm a fairly decent singer. That's the problem I find a lot of people have, is they try to sing outside of their range. And it's a natural habit. It's something that we all do when we hear the radio. We try to mimic the sound as perfectly as we can. And people tend to get lost in the sauce. Actually, for a while, I did go out and try to gain some singing lessons in order to become a country music singer, because frankly I love country music, was raised on it, and you know, it's a fun genre. It's gotten more interesting as the years have gone on too. Currently, though you guys cannot hear it, I am listening to Has Been Hotel, and the songs in that series are fantastic. 10 out of 10. I do highly recommend it for anyone who is not of a sensitive nature. Time to say goodbye. Oh wow. I haven't heard that song in a long while. Let's see. What am I? Alright. I need to get back to base, because I'm almost on... Normally, yes, but as this is not a this is not a particular game where I sing, then I will have to decline. Mostly because my throat's also still torn up, so I really shouldn't be singing, but sometimes I just can't help it. But when I get better, I do plan to play other games and sing at other times. Alright. Well, there we go. Beep. Beep. Thank you. Oh! What the heck? That's pretty funny. I'm even at the point where I can get that kind of thing? Who knows? And you're still stuck. Wow. You're all still stuck on top of that thing. Okay, fine. I appreciate it, Blubble. I mean, you can change them up, but I would still like them to appear. Nice. I don't mind them changing shape after all. That is kind of the lore, is every new experiment changes the shape of the scars and the stitches. But I would like the eyes to stay swirls, but you can change the color. I don't mind at all. Same color hair, but it can be a different style. Alright. Still a few minutes there. Let's see. Where do I want to go next? I should probably go mess with the King P.A.K.A, to be honest. Thank you, Blubble. Cat! Stupid cat. Stupid dog, you made me look bad. Ooga booga booga booga! I miss quality TV shows like that. Cool. Good work, Penguin. Hmm? Oh! Thank you, Blubble, for joining the pack. Aww. This guy reminds me of, like, Armadillomon. And then, of course, Digmon. Oh, huh. I hear you there. But that's kind of my whole MO, honestly. No, 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 no! Damn it. Unfortunate. Oh. Oh. Didn't know there was an egg up here. Best of luck to YouTube. Or, well, best of luck at YouTube, I guess. Whichever or. Please keep your arms and legs inside the teleportation sphere at all times. We don't want accidental dismemberments. I will check my Discord in a moment. Gosh dang it. I is hungry. That actually goes for the real life doc too. I is hungry. Welcome to my own head. Wow. Hey, get the hell in there. Or, you know, just embrace the chaos. And then you can hear me in stereo. Twice the enlightenment. Well, there we go. Hey, 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 get back in there. You don't get to escape me. Yeah, YouTube and Twitch are never broadcasting at the same rate. Born in exile. When you're walking on the moon, in order to get some cheese, you got to make sure that it's the right cheese. Because if you get the cheese from the dark side of the cheese, then it's not going to be the proper cheese. It might be a brie cheese, could be a Gouda cheese, could be a cheddar cheese, but the best cheese is the mozzarella cheese or the provolone cheese. Because everybody knows that mozzarella and the provolone make the best sandwiches and make the best pizza. So if you're going to the moon to get some cheese, make sure you always get it from the side where you can get the provolone and the mozzarella. It's been a while since I had to improv something like that. This is good practice. To find their fate, cause hell is forever, whether you like it or not. Another chance to behave better, now they boil in the pot. The rules are black and white, there's no use in trying to fight it. They're burning for their lives until we kill them again. Ooh, celery. Wasting your breath. I hear you imply, then don't. Yeah. It's cutting down. It's fair and I'm said and done. There's the question of fun. Answer for those of us with divine ordainment. Extermination is entertainment. Okay, here we go. That's where it needed to be. No. Hell is forever, whether you like it or not. Another chance to be better. Now they boil in the pot. The rules are dragging. Yeah, you know, it's the best way to make poison is to try to make yogurt. Forever, and it's meant to suck a lot. Doesn't give up your dumb endeavor, cause you don't have a shot. As long as I got your attention, I guess I should probably mention that we made the determination to move off the next extermination. Oh yeah. I can't spend a week. Be back in 6 months. Hey! I didn't say you could escape. Get back in there. I mean, sure you could, but we both know you're not going to. Get the hell back in that ball. God damn it. Well, because I'm already in the land of exiles, so if you were to escape me, you'd have to be going back into the general pop. So, do you think you can stomach being around all the normal people? Because if you can go back to the land of normal people and leave the land of the exiles... I mean, you could, but you wouldn't. Alright, here we go. Oh. Ooh, wow. This is why I have 2 of you. Alright then. that done. Let me put my stat point into where it needs to be. And then... glad to hear it. Alrighty. Once I get my stat point, let's go with weight again. Increasing weight seems to be the way to go here. Alright. Now that that is done... oh, right. Gonna do some research real quick. And then that will be... about where I call it for the night. Quite frankly, I need to sleep. I do have... alright, so... that is done. I need to repair my items real quick. I was gonna say, I was actually waiting for you to correct it. Nope, I am in the States. I just have odd hours because I work odd times. Hey! We're not nowhere. We're goddamn Nevada. We're the only place that really matters. Large container. Large container for storing items. Imitates the designs left behind by an ancient and prosperous civilization. I guess we all died. Tooth litter last week. Alright, I think with that, that's going to call it for me for today. Sorry, this is a shorter stream of this game than I normally do, but you know what? I am still fairly tired and in the process of recovering. So, I would like to thank all of you for watching. Thank you for all the engagement. It has been one of my better streams so far, and I appreciate that immensely. We will be streaming more Palworld, and my streaming schedule will go up in the next few days, so keep a lookout for that. And I wish you all a very lovely weekend. I hope it's full of fun times and laughs. But until we see you next time here in another